No, it was really good. No, thanks for inviting me to give you a small presentation about HEPA. I'm here in behalf of the HEPA group, of the HEPA steering committee, and primarily in behalf of Willem van Mechelen, who is taking the chair at this moment of the HEPA group. And yesterday we have been together talking about some aspects I will try to mention a bit later, so I can greet you from him, and he is very happy that we have the chance, to introduce to you this new network, which is taking place in the common discussion about prevention in Europe. And the HEPA network was singly launched in 2005, and at this moment it has about 100 member institutions. Member institutions come from different countries, different institutions come from university, they come from ministries, they come from government, they come from different groups. And from the beginning, this HEPA network is in close relationship with the WHO Europe, with the WHO Europe regional office in Rome, where the HEPA network gets strong support in different kinds. And all activities of the HEPA Europe are based on WHO policy statements. So the primary aim and focus of this network is the promotion of health, enhancing physical activity on the basis of WHO policy statements. In addition, this network tries to disseminate and to spread out in different countries, and during the member institutions of the network is achieve better health through physical activity among all people in Europe. Now, when we talk about physical activity, we mean physical activity. We start with physical activity, but it can go to sports enhancing activities, exercise, which can enhance health too. The goal is now to strengthen all the activities and all the efforts that have to be made to increase the participation and also improve the conditions which are favorable and can support a healthy lifestyle, in particular on the auspices of the health enhancing physical activity, the HEPA. There are some objectives which are defining the activities. One is the promotion of a better understanding of health enhancing physical activity, better understanding among the population, among the policymakers, among the stakeholders which are responsible for the conditions not only of the everyday life condition, but also working place activity. We want to give our idea of enhancing physical activity a stronger voice. Stronger voice in Europe, primarily in Europe, in all the relevant sectors which are concerned with these topics. I just mentioned, and that's very important for these activities because also the WHO regional office is focused on this topic as the workforce development. So in this HEPA network, we are covering a broad spectrum, broad ideas, broad topics, from which all these health enhancing activities can be supported. There are also a lot of effective strategies and multi-sectoral approach. This is very important. Multi-sectoral approach. We need a multi-sectoral approach. We have to integrate different sectors. We have to integrate not only the sports clubs where we are experts in and where we have a very strong network, but we have also to integrate transport, we have to integrate mobility, we have to integrate the workplace situation, we have to try to bring together all these different groups to enhance the physical activity. Also, we want to foster the preservation and creation of social and physical environments, which are values and very important for the lifestyle activity. And although all of us, we know that without a strong cooperation with the local authorities, without strong cooperation with towns, with communities, without a focus on how is the situation, for example, in local park areas, how is the situation in open space, what facilities can we generate, it is very difficult to enhance physical activity. We know it's under the actual situation, when we look at the financial crisis, we see almost in Germany, I think in other countries, it won't be very much different, they're going to close some swimming facilities, and at least it will be difficult to afford all these facilities which we needed to enhance more the physical activity and to spread it out into these persons and these groups which we not reached yet, which we have to reach in future. The disadvantaged people, for example, people with problems on their workplace, and so this is an intersectoral topic. And finally, we want to improve this coordination. I was mentioning the network. We have different parts which work on this field, but we have to bring them together in a network. The guiding principle are focus on population-based approaches for the promotion, and for sure we want to use the best science knowledge which is available. We know that a lot of these activities, a lot of this information is evidence-based. There is a lot of literature about the evidence-based effects, about the benefits of physical activity concerning health effects under different target. When we look at different target groups, so we have a lot of literature. Also, we want to emphasize on the importance of monitoring these programs. We need to evaluate these programs, and we have to improve more and to encourage the development of special methods, instruments, where we can measure and where we can evaluate these activities. And also the encouragement of the exchange, the dissemination of the knowledge and the experience. We have get an idea and impression in this conference. When we see how these informations and how the knowledge of the different countries of the European Union is widespread, so we can imagine that it would be very, very necessary and very important to disseminate this knowledge under the member states. And finally, support. Support is very important. Support and cooperation, in partnerships and collaboration between all these different networks and these different approaches. The Pierre de Coppin action plan of the white paper on sport emphasizes the role of the HEPA network when it says the second activity and action area support EU health and physical activity network, and if appropriate, smaller and more focused networks dealing with specific aspects of the topic. The goal, and that was one of our main topics in the yesterday meeting with the EU EAC, is to establish an EU contact group.